Hello, Taurus. Taurus, this was take two. I really wasn't feeling the other one. I was kind of like, what the hell? It was about somebody getting pregnant from somebody else, not knowing who the baby daddy was, or switching partners and trying to figure out what they wanted. And there was conflict coming in, secrets and things coming to the light. And arguments, and it was because of unplanned pregnancies. Not for everybody. Some people are going to have a baby and it's going to be freaking wonderful. But for some, I'm like, what the fuck is going on with Taurus? The whole 30 minutes was like fuckery. It was just fuckery. Could have been for somebody specific, but it was just so freaking crazy. I was like, I can't do this. Can't just put it out there like that, because it was just too much, Taurus. I don't know if this is you or if this is somebody doing this to you, and I'm not laughing about it. The situation, I'm just like, what the fuck? It was a lot. So Taurus, we had to do take number two. If it comes out again, it comes out again, and we just got to roll with it, because it could be a specific message for somebody. But I will say this: if you are in a relationship and you are unhappy and you're having unprotected sex, be careful. There could be a baby that comes out of it. For some women, you may get pregnant. You could be with two different men, and you don't know which man is the baby, the baby daddy, which could be complicated. Some of you are going to try to play the baby off as the man's baby, but then when the baby comes out, he's going to realize that it's not his baby, and then that is the moon card. Whatever is done in the secret will come to light. So there is some stuff, and I get arguments with the Ace of Blades. It came out twice. This is somebody that a secret or something that is going to be challenging is going to come out. So I will say, Taurus, if you are hiding something, you might want to get ahead of it and put it out there. If it's a general read, if this is somebody doing this to you, it's going to come to light, Taurus. You're going to figure out, or you're going to find out what's going on. All right. So let's get into it. I do feel like there is a move coming in. If you're not in a relationship, I do feel like there's new love coming in, possibly with a water sign. We had a lot of water energy the last reading. So some of you are definitely dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like there could either be an Aries or a Leo in the mix also. Taurus. Some of you definitely, there is new prospects about a job coming in, but conflict is coming in. Some of you, there's conflict on your money. You got to watch your budget a little bit better. I also kind of got the Seven of Swords last time, and this could be literally the death of somebody in a relationship. Somebody stealing your partner, or you need to pay attention to your money. There could be somebody cutting your checks shorter, or there could be some money that is taken from you. I did see this with Aries. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a fire sign person where there is some money that comes up missing, and some of you may decide whether you're arguing about money or there's a lot of disagreement about money. I feel like there's going to be some arguments about money coming in. This could be either finding out somebody's taking money from you, mismanaging the money, and it could make you feel like you want to walk away from a situation or move forward with something else or somebody else. I also feel like there is multiple options around you when it comes to love and jobs. Some of you are working more than one job, and it's because you're trying to be focused on money. For a few of you, there may be because there's a baby or you have a child coming in and you're trying to get extra money for that. For very few, I feel like somebody's trying to get extra money to terminate a pregnancy. So there is some messages that are coming in about a baby and money for you guys this month. Some of you, I'm sure it could be child support. There's arguments about money, about financing. It could be because of a child or a baby in the midst. There is cheating that's going on, a third party interference. So for some of you, I do feel a secret relationship, and that could be where this baby comes in. If this is not you doing this, you could be with a partner who is seeing somebody else, and you may find out with the Ace of Blades or Ace of Swords that they got their side piece pregnant. Or yeah, definitely a baby. So I feel that there could be somebody wanting to walk away from a relationship because they met somebody else. But part of the reason that somebody may be terminating a relationship or trying to end it is because the side piece of the person that they were dealing with is pregnant. I feel like for some of you, you may know this already, depending on where you are in the cycle of this. Not everybody will, but for some of you, you may find out that the person that you're dealing with does have another child. The moon card is showing that whatever is done in the dark is going to come to light. Your intuition or your intuitive um, abilities are heightened. So for some of you, you're going to feel this. You're going to know something's not right. Like, I know they're hiding something. I don't know what it is. That's that feeling that prompts you to go through people's phones and go through their stuff because you're like, I know there's something. I know it. I know it. I also feel like there could be some type of possessiveness in a relationship, whether this is you trying to hold on and control somebody or somebody trying to do this to you. But I keep getting like somebody's in a chokehold and they're like kissing somebody. Like you're in the chokehold and they're kissing all over you. And this is somebody that could be clinging either to you and being very possessive and obsessive with a relationship, or this could be your energy towards them, Taurus. With the Tough Shit Tarot, one of the cards was being in a relationship, but showing your affections in a very unhealthy, possessive way. So there could be abandonment issues where somebody, you could be holding on to them too tight, or they could be holding on to you too tight. Let's see. Taurus, 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 October. I feel if you are in a relationship, some of you may be feeling like you're not getting everything that you want out of it, which could prompt this third party situation. You may not be feeling love. You may not be feeling the vibes with somebody. You might not be feeling sexy with somebody. Somebody could be withholding sex from you, and that's why there could be a third party involvement. So let's go ahead, move this down the shuffle. We're using the Enchanted Tarot. We're using the Angel Tarot, and then we're going to pull a couple of cards from Tough Shit Tarot. Let's see. And I'm sorry about the light, guys. I'm taping or recording this in the evening time because I've been so busy. I came back from Nebraska, was gone 6 days. Thought I was going to be able to crank these out in Nebraska, but it didn't happen. And I leave for Dallas, I think. Is it next weekend? Not this weekend, next weekend. So I'm just trying to make sure I get these out. November readings are probably going to be coming right on the edge of these readings, you guys. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. October. Taurus. October. Let's see what we got. All right, we got Knight of Cups. And that came out last time too. Some of you, we got the Seven of Blades. That's the same card. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Lord. Come on. Okay, we didn't get the King of Blades, but that should be interesting. Death card came out too. Five of Cups. The Devil. We didn't get the Devil last time, but we got him this time. The Emperor. Some of y'all could be dealing with a husband or a spouse or a partner that has addiction issues. This could be with sex, alcohol, food, drugs. King of Wands. Let's see. Four of Wands. The Chariot. Knight of Blades. Queen of Wands. Star card. Ten of Cups. Oh, it's slightly changing. Oh, I'm sorry. Ten of Coins and Ten of Cups. Oh, this is so much better. So much better, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Taurus, October. Taurus, October. Messages for my Taurians. One more time, Spirit. I didn't like that. Perfecto. Seven of Swords twice. The Magician. Eight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Cups twice. Two of Pentacles. King of Swords. Five of Pentacles and one more. Seven of Wands. Those came out almost the same. So let's move this up. Woo! That was like that alien stuff for a minute. That was bright. Okay. With the Seven of Swords twice, and I think we discussed this in the intro, some of you may have to deal with some type of theft. This could be a lie. This could be something that is done behind your back. If you are in a relationship with somebody, you might want to pay attention to things a little bit more closely. If this is a job situation, don't leave things out that are important to you. Could be money, paperwork, because you could have somebody who comes around you and either misuses or takes things away from you. I do feel like there could be theft of ideas. So be really careful, Taurus, if you have some ideas that are coming in, maybe to start a business, because I feel like with Two of Pentacles, some of you could be working a side job or trying to get something going. You could be working more than one job. And I feel for some of you that there is going to be some type of opportunity that may come your way. Be careful that you don't talk about it, excuse me, to people that you don't trust, and be careful even with the ones that you think you may trust, because I feel like either if this is not them stealing actual money from you, this could be stealing an idea. I feel there is some type of court case or court situation that may be coming through. If I can pick the card up, let me see if I can get it. Some of you may be going to court that has to deal with money. Somebody could be trying to be shady about a settlement or a payment that's supposed to come to you. For a few of you, this could even be child support. But I do feel like with the Magician here, you might need to be careful with any type of paperwork that is coming your way. If there's something that needs to be signed, especially if it has to do with money, make sure that you have your lawyer look over it, that you understand, and you mark or initial everything that is important to you, because I feel like if you're going to court with somebody, you could have somebody that's trying to be really shady and not be upfront with things that are pertaining to you. For some of you, this could even have to do with an inheritance, because with the death card, there could be somebody who passes away and there is maybe money to be had, and you might be having to deal with family or siblings that feel like they don't want you to have the money. Keep coming back to something being stolen. And with the Magician card, you could be dealing with people that are shady. Could be more than one person, Taurus. So be really careful about it. I feel like some of you could be having a family member, or either if this is not them, this could be you going through a divorce. And you may have somebody either trying to hide money, manipulate the money, or take money away from you. For some of you, because the kid factor came up so strongly in the other reading, this literally could be going to court for like maybe some type of child support, some type of payment. Before you sign anything away, make sure you understand what you're signing towards, because you could be taken with the I'm Seven of Swords twice. This is literally somebody trying to get over on you. And it could mean that there's more that is going on. With the Moon card in the first reading, for some of you, you need to look a little bit deeper into people that you're dealing with, especially if you have any type of money or finances tied up with this person. I do feel for some of you, there could be an age difference with love coming your way. This could be somebody younger than you or older than you, but I do feel an age difference with this person. I feel like there may be some type of pulled in two different directions, a decision. Thank you, Spirit. I was like, what the fuck am I trying to say? Some of you could be coming to a decision with love. You may be in a relationship already and you're trying to decide. You may have met somebody who is more your speed or your vibe or whatever, and it could make you, if you're in a relationship, make you look at that person. If this is not you, it could be your partner, maybe flirting with somebody else. With the Seven of Swords, we look at somebody could be lying or being very deceptive, keeping secrets from you, or this could be somebody trying to steal your partner. Now with the Devil card, you could be dealing with an obsessive love. Now, with the Tough Shit Tarot in the last pull, it was saying new love connection, but you might be making it weird because you might be overly possessive. If this is not you, you could be meeting a partner that is like, okay, call me when you get home. Call me when you wake up. Call me when you go to work. Call me if you're going to lunch with your friends, or like, where are you? Where have you been? If this is not their energy, this could be your energy. I feel like there's an obsessive energy that's coming in. For some of you, you could have somebody that is literally trying to either take control of you or you're trying to control them. Spirit is saying, make sure that you don't hold on too tight, because you could be forcing yourself on somebody. If you look at this picture, This guy is all excited. I'm going to do what I want to do. I want to give you bangs. I want you to look a certain way. And this person is in the chair and they're like, I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want what you want. Even the dog is looking in the background like, what the fuck is he doing? But it looks like he's doing something that he wants to do. So some of you could either be dealing with somebody who's a control freak and trying to control your actions, or this could be you feeling like you need to control somebody's actions. With the Eight of Swords, this is a card of feeling trapped. Now, for some of you, you could be in a relationship with a devil energy, somebody who has obsessions. They could also be very manipulative and shady. They could be a magician. You could be dealing with somebody that, they're tricky. They're tricky to deal with. They could be saying things to you that keep you stuck or keep you bound. So you might want to look at your circle and the people that you're dealing with this month, Taurus, that you're not being played. For some of you, I feel like there may be this feeling of somebody is trying to manipulate me or play me, or either they're trying to get one over on me. So I think you need to be very, very observant, especially with the moon card coming out in the last reading. Some of you need to see something, and you need to be very clear about what you see with a person who's coming in your life. Don't put yourself in a position where you have somebody who overrides you. If there's something that you don't want to do, Taurus, put your foot down. You're an earth sign. You should be more grounded. So be really careful, especially if you're dealing with an air sign person, because we do have King of Blades, we have Knight of Blades, and we have a water sign. So we got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and possibly with the Queen of Blades. And then we also have the King of Blades, a fire sign. So there could be too many people that you're involved with. Now, I do feel like there is cheating. There could be multiple relationships going on. Taurus, this could be you, or you could be dealing with somebody who is seeing multiple people. But the energy kind of comes back to you, Taurus. Let me clarify real quick. Let me grab these cards. I feel like there's a move that is coming in for you with the Four of Wands. Some of you could be looking at a new place or a new house. For some of you, I feel like you might be even revisiting an old love or an old partner and talking about moving in. There could even be talks of marriage. We got the Four of Wands and we got 10 of Cups. So some of you could be creating some type of family foundation. You may be with somebody where there was already a child and you're finding out that there's another baby coming and let's get married. For some of you, you may be finding out that your partner is pregnant because the Empress card fell out with the last reading. And it's showing, if you look at this card, that this person there's a little bump there. So, and then we got the wheat behind this Empress. So you could be dealing with somebody that is going to tell you, look, hey, I'm pregnant. And that may prompt you to say, okay, I need to get stable. Let's move in together. For some of you, if you are not of an age to still have babies, or physically you can't have babies, this literally could be building a home, your foundation, giving more stability, giving birth to new ideas or a new project. So for some of you, you may just have something new that's coming in that lays a foundation for you. But for a few of you, I definitely feel like there could be a pregnancy and there may be talks of marriage because of a baby coming in. For a few of you, I feel definitely that there's going back to school. There's using your education to make more money. And with the 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles, we have 8 of pentacles. This is using your skill. Could be continuing your education. Whatever it is, though, it brings you to a place of money. And for some of you, with these Santa Claus and the Christmas trees, you may have some type of payout that's coming to you in December. There could be some messages that come in about money. Some of you may be graduating or hearing about a position that utilizes your skills. And this is a really good payday. For some of you, this is stability. And we have stability with the 10 of coins and also with the 10 of cups. So if you've been struggling, and I see, with the 5 of coins, where is it? Some of you have been. I feel like you could be working multiple jobs because you're trying to get your money up. It is showing with the 10 of Cups twice that you do have stability that is going to be coming to you. And for a lot of you, it's going to have to deal with your education, your skill set, or things that you have. Your hard work pays off, brings in some money. With the Seven of Blades, though, you want to make sure you watch your money, watch how you're spending your money. For some of you, you may deal with somebody who has some type of status, could be in the spotlight. You could be looking at somebody that is could have some type of following, whether this is on social media or entertainment. I feel like male or female, some of you could be getting involved with somebody that is in the limelight. They have some type of status. Let me see. I do feel with the Star card and this Queen of Wands, you could be dealing with somebody who's pushing themselves out there. They're either you're starting to look at them different or they're bringing you into their life and you're seeing something different. But I feel like there could be a strong connection, whether this is a romantic connection or a business connection. It opens up things for you, Taurus. So it looks like it could be with fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If this is not a person, this could be your energy pushing you towards putting yourself out there in the spotlight. And for some of you, I feel like you are going to do it. Now, it is showing if you're dealing with an emperor, there could be some conflict. The emperor could be a boss or it could be a husband. Let me see. Because Seven of Wands came right after him. Let me grab it. Sometimes Seven of Wands is defending yourself, having to stand up for your rights, having to stand up for what you believe in. Now, for some of you, this could be a person who's trying to boss over you or take control of you. You could have a problem with authority, or you may have somebody that is really being possessive towards this month. For a few of you, you're not going to like this. There could be some unnecessary worry about this. If it starts to get weird, Spirit is saying choose your battles wisely. Put your foot down. Don't argue for the sake of argument. If you're going to argue, make sure that it's moving you out of the situation for the better, which means that you're asserting yourself. But you don't have to sit up there and scream and holler. You may just have to say, look, I don't like when you do this. I don't like when you presented things this way. We need to talk about it. So don't try not to let fire energy get a hold of you this month, Taurus. Let's see, Taurus, October. Because I feel some of you are going to be pushed. And it could be a fire sign that pushes you or an air sign that pushes you. Let's see. I don't really feel like it's the water sign. But I do get a lot of mood swings with a water sign. So some of you could be dealing with somebody that could be going up and down with their emotions. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Let's see. What's going on? Okay, we got marriage, 10 of cups, but we got 3 of hearts, uncommitted. There could be a loss in the family because I'm getting the death card and I'm getting 5 of cups. So let me address that because I do see with ace of spades, there's an ending. Now, normally I do not read death, but it did come up in the last reading, so I'm going to put it out there. And if you have lost someone, my condolences to you and your family. I feel for some of you with the death card, and then we have 5 of cups, and both of them could be dealing with a grave or grieving. So some of you may have just lost somebody. This could be somebody who has transitioned on, but they're still with you because we see a spirit in the background. We see 2 spirits. We have a spirit in the background here, and we have a spirit that is watching over this person as they grieve. 2 spirits, 3. We have a man and 2 females. Actually, the female is the same in both cards. Okay. So for some of you, you may have lost a female in your family. And I'm sorry, my condolences if this hits home. I really don't want to trigger anybody, but I feel like I have to give the messages. So I apologize. But for some of you, it looks like you could be going through a grieving process because I see ace of spades and 10 of spades, which is losing someone and grieving. There could be talks about an inheritance that come through, and that could take us back to that court card and the loss of money that we were talking about before, where you may be having to deal with family over insurance or inheritance or things like that. And I hate that. But unfortunately, if there's a passing in the family, sometimes it's the norm for a lot of people. I do see for some there is a move coming in. It could be a relocation. I see unexpected money coming in, could be an inheritance. I see somebody that is expanding their talents and putting themselves out there. That could be that star card where somebody is very talented, whether they're in entertainment or in a business, they're putting themselves out there for recognition. You do have somebody with the Jack of Spades who could be very negative, could be somebody that's causing problems for you. I do see the Cancer sign or the water sign. I keep saying Cancer, so maybe it is Cancer. So some of you are dealing with either a negative air sign person that could be causing problems in a relationship for you. Now, it's showing that you have good news about money coming in. And for some of you, this is some type of inheritance or bonus that's coming through. For a few of you, this could be a settlement because I'm seeing legal cases coming through, but there's money coming your way this month, Taurus. Let's see. I see a feeling of being trapped in a situation. The spirit is saying you're not, especially if it comes to money. You got finances that are opening up. Seven of Pentacles is unnecessary worry. It's showing you reap what you sow. You planted good seed, you're going to reap it. So if you're worried about money, especially if you're working multiple jobs, it's showing that your finances are going to get better. And it looks like more towards the holidays with this Ten of Pentacles and this Christmas scene here. If you see, there's coins just falling out of these kids' hands, or is this Santa's hands? Everybody's juggling money. So there could be money for you coming in Taurus. Some of you are going to use this money to move. For a few of you, it's going to be local, but for some, it is going to be a relocation. It could be a relocation for a career. Some of you, I keep hearing LA or California. You could be moving to LA, California, or Atlanta. Some of you could be moving to a place where it's going to expand your career. Be careful with a shady person, with somebody who can be addictive, especially if they're somebody who is supposedly trying to watch out for you, or they're telling you they have your best interest at heart. Watch your money. Watch your money with this person. With the Magician, the Devil, and the Theft card, some of you could be dealing with somebody who's real shady. They could be talking a really good game, but they're full of shit. So watch your money. If you're going to sign any paperwork, you want to make sure that you have a lawyer or somebody look over it to make sure that this person is not, stealing from you, being shysty. I don't know why, but I get sex addiction, and that could be where all the baby energy and stuff came from first. The bottom line, Taurus, is that there's stability. We got 10 of Cups twice, and we got 10 of Pentacles, which means that your money situation is going to get better. For some of you, this could be an inheritance. This could be some money that is coming to you because you've had somebody within your family pass away. For some of you, I do feel that there is some type of status that is opening up for you. A star card is showing recognition, being seen for who you are, happiness, putting yourself in the limelight. And then we have this person, they're directing an orchestra and there's fireworks, and it's because they're being seen. And this is bringing them more recognition and more money. Some of you, I definitely feel, are going to be connecting with a love interest that could be younger. There could be an age difference. They could be younger or older than you, but there is a connection. The Wheel of Fortune is showing you're moving in the right direction. You walk in the right path because it is bringing you towards this 10 of Pentacles. And with this 10 of Pentacles, we get the 10 of Cups, which means that your money comes in and you feel more stability. For some of you, you're just waiting. You're not 100% focused on this love thing because I feel like some of you have way too many options. So you're kind of looking at other jobs, side jobs or whatever, and you're trying to get to this 10 of Pentacles, and it's showing that you will. Some of you are going to be making money driving. This could be Lyft, Uber. This could be multiple jobs, but it's leading you to a place where there is a 10 of Pentacles moment. Now, I know a lot of people are like, you can't make that much money with Uber and Lyft, but I do have friends that 100% do. All they do is drive, and they really make good incomes. So for some of you, it may have something to do with driving, traveling, but I do get travel, and I do get, for a few of you, there's a relocation for a place or to a place that makes more money. Whew, this is much better than that other reading, Taurus. For some of you with the baby situation and all that going on, I feel for you. I know that message is for somebody. Be careful if you're kind of seeing a few people and you're not using protection. There could be a pop-up baby. For some of you, this may be something that you really want. The Empress card could be something that you pray for. So it's not going to be a negative for everybody. It's not going to be a surprise to everybody because some of you are trying, and congratulations if you're expecting that. But for those who are not trying to get pregnant, or you're not trying to be caught up in that situation, be really careful this month. Taurus, 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 Taurus for October. Tough shit. Let's see what we have. Okay, you've been caught in a battle of blame and self-victimization that is keeping you stuck. Learn to accept, forgive your mistakes in order to feel a sense of freedom. This came out the last time. For some of you, if you're in a situation, whether this is a relationship or a job, and you feel like it's time to move forward, you're going to go ahead and do it. You need to cut ties and let yourself move towards that next level. We had the Eight of Swords, which is self-imposed fears, and I think Aries got that too. Some of you could be in a situation where you're holding yourself back, but the Star card is showing that you have something really good that's waiting for you that you need to let go and move towards. Okay, one more. A little gratitude, or even the smallest, most everyday things, will go a long way in helping you find passion in your friendships and romantic relationships. Don't play lip service to gratitude, and don't put too much energy into ignoring things you know aren't grateful for. Instead, just set aside a few short moments each day and focus on what you're truly grateful for. This is about not appreciating people. Now, for some of you, this may be you feeling unappreciated by people in your life. For some of you, this literally could be you taking advantage of people that are there that are trying to help you. Opportunities that are coming that maybe you don't see because you could be kind of self-absorbed with that Eight of Swords. Doesn't mean you're going to be stuck there, because with the Star card and the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like a lot of you are going to move away from that because you're moving towards your Ten of Cups moment. You're moving to where there's more stability. And I feel for a lot of you with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, there is gratitude that comes with that. But for some of you, maybe the blessing is coming. You don't see it yet, but it is coming your way towards. For a lot of you, if you're making bad decisions, especially if there's secret relationships going on and you're caught up in that, with the Moon card that came out that first reading, you might want to get ahead of any secrets or any challenges that are going to be coming out, especially if you know you're on the wrong end of it. Because if not, it could be challenging for this Ten of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles to happen. Because I feel like some of you are going to be dealing with a moment that there's a truth that needs to come out. And for some of you, it's not going to be something that you want to hear, or it's not going to be something that you want to tell somebody, but you may have to in order to move forward in a situation. All right, Taurus, I hope that connects to you guys. I had to do it over. I'm trying to think if I feel bad about not letting the first one come through, but I kind of touched on it. So I hope it connects to you guys and it helps you move forward to where you need to be. And with the Star card, I feel like you will, Taurus. I feel like for a lot of you, you will. All right, you guys. Love you.